celebrate Father's Day with a little bit of vintage baseball and a car show right in Forest Park in Springfield. And here to tell us a little bit more is Michael Barecki and Brian Collins. Gentlemen, tell us a bit about the day. We have vintage baseball. It's so nice to be able to see vintage baseball in Western Mass.
We start off at 10 o'clock in the morning with vintage baseball, a soccer clinic with the animals from the Forest Park Zoo. We also will have a bocce exhibition and a vintage car show.
So people can see vintage baseball, vintage car show. There's going to be some bocce too. Let's talk food, because I know you gentlemen, you like your food. What's going to be at the food tent?
Oh, traditional baseball fare.
Food.
Yeah,
Peanuts,
hot
Cracker
dogs,
Jacks.
hamburgers, soft drinks, peanuts. There'll be a peanut vendor there, and it's, you know, typical vintage food that you would get at Fenway Park when you brought your son or to watch a game. That's all.
Now, people, when they think about baseball in Massachusetts, they just think of that Fenway Park. They think of Boston. But there's so much history right here in Western Mass. If you wouldn't mind telling us a little bit about it.
Well, you can start off with the Walker Grandstand to start. I believe it's the oldest grandstand in New England. It's been refurbished very much. A lot of people are involved in that. And it's a greatest place in Springfield to host this event with the Legion Baseball, which is where the history really lies from our event and where it started. And maybe Brian can add to that.
Yeah, the baseball has a very, Springfield has a very rich tradition of Legion baseball, dating back to when it first started. This will be the 89th year of American Legion baseball program. And it's in every state in the country, plus Puerto Rico. So there's 51 different places where they can play. That's correct. It's the oldest amateur league in the country, except for the Cape Cod League.
So it's got a really rich history, and if people come out this weekend to see it, they're going to see people in their vintage attire playing baseball the way it used to be played back in the 1800s and all those years ago. But let's talk car show too, because if people aren't necessarily big fans of baseball, they'll certainly be vintage car fans. What kind of cars do you have there?
Well, they had a little bit of everything. They had, last year we had 45 cars. We would be ecstatic if we have the same amount. We have the vintage police car that will head the parade. That's a very nice part of our event.
Yeah, they had cars ranging from the teens.
Like those Model Ts, those Model As from so long ago?
I think 1918,
all
I can't
sorts
remember
of different kinds of cars.
But all the way up through the 40s and 50s.
So it's going to be a great day of fun, and there's something for the whole family. There's the food, there's Forest Park Zoo is going to be there with some adorable animals, so there's definitely something for everyone. Gentlemen, once again, it's going to start at 10 a.m. right in Forest Park in Springfield. Thank you for stopping by today, and if people want more information, they can always go to mymassappeal.com a little bit later today.